So Einstein got a theory that gravity directly causes distortions in space and time. Now, like space-time is a distortion. The disruption of space-time is directly linked to gravity. The only way you can create a gravitational pull is with another object, like people and anything else in existence, right? What's interesting though is the absence of space-time and objects would mean that it's pure gravity. This is where it gets interesting. Any energy prefers to flow the path of least resistance, right? Which means that 100% gravity is the absence of space-time, which is also the path of least resistance. So that's paradoxical in itself. But here's another thing, though. This is where it actually gets really interesting. So light operates under space-time. Light can't escape black holes. Time, space, and light cannot exist. No object can exist inside of a black hole, which tells me that the scientific community probably knows that this is a portal, a separate universe, where and that's what's creepy about it. That's what's creepy about it, because black holes then directly represent 100% gravity, pure gravity, and it also represents being outside of space-time, which means it's outside of our universe, but it's not outside of us being able to observe it. So we can observe energy that is outside of our universe, literally, and that's what a black hole is. That's something that exists outside of time, space, and light, yet we can see it. We have technology that we created that can see outside of our universe. You think the government, come on, bro. Like, it's funny that they don't tell people this. It's funny, but this is really interesting because we know that the universe has an age, which tells you that God is a timekeeper, a perfectionist in his creation. And it also tells you that God exists in general, bro, because, bro, before all of this existed was the void, the absence of time and space, which means that it was the path of least resistance. We're a resistance force. This is something else that's really interesting. We're a resistance force. And proof of that is because we can't survive in a black hole. So that means we are the path of resistance. Our creation in general is a creation of resistance, bro. It's weird. So whether it's the Bible, psychology, or science, and psychology is a form of science, but it's all telling you the same thing. We have to resist certain things in our being. Straight up. Like, and then, yeah, to tie a spiritual message in it at the end, yeah, honestly, we all have to evolve. But I want y'all to really consider that, though. It exists outside of time, light, and space, which means it's infinite, which means gravity was always here. But it's upon having objects in these spaces that gravity can take a different effect. I think there are some other things we need to understand about the observable universe. I'm gone.